And hello, folks. It is I, KamMehKahZeh, here bringing you an episode of whatever the hell this is. What I'm going to be doing today is origami. Well, it doesn't have to be origami, because it's not Japanese. It's mine. I haven't found anything online in regards to this specifically because I did this as a wee child, and well, I decided to try and Google it after I redid it recently. But this is for you, and so I am going to show you how I make said thing, because I know you're curious on how I manage that. Well, it can be done with a full piece of paper. You just go, oh look, now I have a square piece of paper, and then you continue on your merry way. But in this case, we're going to destroy, because I don't have origami paper. And so now we have a lovely square piece of paper, which you can put whatever the hell you want in here. In this case, let's go, whee! Look, I'm making a glorious thing upside down. That says Bonnie. Like a 2-year-old drew it. There, now we have this. And so, what you want to do is foldy, 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 foldy. Lots of foldy. We're actually just going to do like the crossover, the diagonal and the horizontal folds. Because, oh, actually, you know, an easier way of just explaining how to do this is you know how to make a fortune teller. Every child knows how to make a fortune teller. Make a fortune teller. If you don't know how to make a fortune teller, I'm going to make a really badly done one right here. So, what we're going to do is, and I find it easier just to, if you want those horizontal stripes to make you look less fat, I just fold it in and then fold it over, because then you're going to get the same results anyway. Or you should get the same results, or at least pretty darn close to it. So now we've got all these lovely box things. And so then you just do your magic paper folding thing, which is turning it into a fortune teller. Since it's not actually going to be used as a fortune teller, it's pretty good for notes. Because notes are fun. Messages are fun. They can be read, reread, and such. You can even actually hide small items in this, which I was tempted to do, but decided not to because there's better ways of doing that. So here, we're going to fold over. Because if you're not understanding what I'm doing, I'm just folding all the corners in, and then I flip the paper over, and I'm folding the corners in again. I will re-show this to you in just one moment. And why do I decide to do this now? Is because I just finished a lovely 8.5-hour delivery of newspapers. Because guess what? It's horribly snowing here. There was like between 8 and 12 inches of snow in one town and even more in the other town I had to go to. I got stuck in a ditch many times, or in snow and so forth. Out of the 8 times, one person had to come and tow me out. Thankfully, they were driving by at the time because I live in the middle of nowhere, and so pretty much no one ever shows up. So we're going to skip that story, go back to this. So now it just looks like a whole bunch of triangles in the fold-in. See? And so you fold the corners in. In case you didn't get it the first time, flip it over, fold the corners in, and then, what do you know? You've created yourself a magical, mystical, magical fortune teller, which I know you already know how to make. The only reason I'm even saying this is because, well, apparently I don't know how to make one. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay. Oh, I guess I haven't made a fortune teller in a while. I never got to this point because you don't have to reach this point to do this. And you still don't even know what it's going to look like in the end, but it's not going to be that much different. So, take 2 of the corners, fold them opposite. So now, you've got 2 in flaps, 2 innies, 2 outies. Perfect match. And so this, as I said, it doesn't exist online. It only exists here on this channel because, well, apparently someone has created something similar to this using long pieces of paper, but no one ever uses just one solid piece of paper for this. So you tuck in those 2 innies, so that way you've got yourself a crab claw. And the crab claw is cool, but inside you're going to be tucking them into each other, like so. But then you have to pop open the insides that are right here. And when you do that, you're making the two innies slide next to each other. So what you end up creating, just by creasing the edges a bit, is you make yourself a six-sided little storage box. As I said, you can slide something in there, close it up, and then creasing it allows it to stay stable and sane, except for, you know, I did really bad folding here. But yes, that is how you create the mystical, magical, six-sided box out of a single piece of paper. So, I will give this to you. There you go. Take care of it. And enjoy baking.